Why don't we go take a ride on the drawbridges of the Pinellas beaches? First, we're going to go across the Park Blvd Bridge. This bridge was opened in 1981. It's the newest of all bridges there in Pinellas County. This used to be a toll bridge at one time, but the tolls got removed. And this is on Park Blvd. And we're going to go across the Intercoastal Waterway. And that will end at Gulf Blvd, which is State Road 699. Next, we'll take a ride on the Madeira Beach Causeway. This is State Road 666. It's a short state road that connects Gulf Blvd with Alternate 19 in Seminole. And this bridge was built in 1962. Let's go south on Gulf Blvd to our next bridge, which will be Johns Pass Bridge. That connects Madeira Beach with Treasure Island. And right now, the new northbound span of the Johns Pass Bridge is under construction. It's scheduled to be open around sometime 2010, 2011, sometime there. This is the new bridge that was just recently completed last year. Notice that there is no steel grid deck as you go over the movable span. It's all concrete. Now we're in Treasure Island. Now let's take a ride northbound on the Johns Pass Bridge. We're going northbound on Gulf Blvd right now. We're in Treasure Island. We're going to cross over back over into Madera Beach. And they're still working on getting the new northbound bridge built, so we have to go on the southbound bridge, which is right now two-way traffic. And if you see to your right, they're feverishly working on the new bridge there. And we're coming down. We're coming to Johns Pass Village on your right and Madeira Beach. Now, did I mention Johns Pass Bridge? I thought so. Let's take a look at right across again. Shall we? Here we go. We're now back on the Johns Pass Bridge southbound once again. And no steel grid deck. And check out the bridge tender's house to the right. It's much better than those air traffic control style bridge tender houses. And we're in Treasure Island. And let's head north one more time on the Johns Pass Bridge. As you'll see the construction that's going on the northbound span. But believe me, it'll be a much better bridge when this whole thing is said and done. It's also got little observation decks on either side of the draw span. That way you can come out to the bridge and enjoy the sunset. Okay, let's head on south a little further on Gulf Boulevard into Treasure Island, and we'll take a ride on the Treasure Island Causeway. This is part of Central Avenue, which leads into downtown St. Petersburg. And we're going under a new mast arm signal at Paradise Boulevard. The new Treasure Island Causeway was just opened a couple years ago. It replaced an old bridge that was opened in the 1930s. And it used to have a toll attached to it for many, many years. And we're going to go across the bridge here, and you notice there's no steel grid deck. It's all concrete. And we're touched down on the St. Petersburg side of the bridge. And let's go on south a little bit further into St. Pete Beach and the Corey Causeway. State Road 693. This is a continuation of 66th Street, which runs from Highway 19 all the way down to St. Pete Beach. Right now, we just crossed the first bridge, and we're going past a condo complex. And now we're going to go across the second bridge, and going by another condo complex and a traffic signal. Now we're going to go across the Drawbridge. This drawbridge in particular was opened in 1966. The one to the left of us was opened in 1975, and that replaced an older span from the 1930s. Now we're going down the hill and we're into St. Pete Beach. And let's head on south on Gulf Boulevard again. And we'll head on south towards the Pinellas Bayway. The Pinellas Bayway connects St. Pete Beach with St. Petersburg and Interstate 275, and it was opened in 1962. And there is a toll for the Bayway, which is 50 cents. Now, this bridge here has a look and feel to the old southbound span of the Sunshine Skyway, with the guardrails and all that. Now we're going across the steel grid deck of the Drawbridge. And this bridge is supposed to be replaced with a high-level bridge sometime in the near future. Okay, let's head south a little bit more to our last bridge on the tour, and that's the Tierra Verde Bridge. That's State Road 679 going down to Fort DeSoto Park, which is a part of the Pinellas Bayway. And Fort DeSoto Park is 5 miles from where we're at right now. We're going to go ahead and cross the Tierra Verde Bridge. It was built in 1962, same time as the Pinellas Bayway was built. And you notice the bridge tender house is on street level. And we just crossed the draw span. And we're now coming into Tierra Verde. And we go a little bit further south, we'll end up in Fort DeSoto Park. So it's getting dark now, so it's time to call it a day for us here. And I hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the ride today. So, thanks for watching.